You suffer from so-called SI joint pain and you're looking for relief. I'm René Liebscher Bracht and I'm going to show you 2 exercises and 2 points you could press on for a good chance of help. And since knowledge is power, first I'm going to explain to you what the situation with the SI joint actually is. That's these 2 joints that hold the ilium inside the pelvis. And when it hurts back there, we always look for an explanation. And it's always a good thing if a joint is involved, because then we can readily jump to the conclusion, oh, of course, it must be the joint. With all due respect, I beg to differ. It's true, there are 2 joints, but they rarely hurt. What hurts are the overstrained muscles and fascia that run across here that causes this pain. And that's where we're going to work, and when you do that, you'll feel the result right after the exercise. René is assisting me today. He is doing the exercises, and I'm going to explain them. So let's assume that the problem is on your right side, the right SI joint. That means if the pain is on the right side, you cross your right leg over your left knee.
Okay, good.
I'll explain more shortly. If it's on the left side, cross your left leg. But don't cross it in the usual way. René, please put your leg down again and scoot forward a bit so you'll have enough space in the back, not too much, so you won't slip off. Sit nice and secure. Now, place your calf on your left knee at a right angle. That means your right hand grabs your knee and your left hand your foot. Try to place your hand on your knee at a right angle. Arch your back as much as you can. Great. And now, shift your belly button forward.
Whoa.
Only your belly button.
Yes. Then I have to... it's quite hard.
Only with your belly button. And where can you feel the stretch?
I automatically round my back. That is, I have to...
And where is the stretch?
Here.
Exactly, in your buttocks.
Ah, the buttocks.
Keep on moving your belly button forward. And normally, this is when you would begin to feel this familiar pain in your SI joint. But don't get confused and think, oh, this is triggering my pain, I shouldn't do the exercise. Not at all. The opposite is true. You should think, if this exercise triggers this pain, a pain I want to get rid of, then I'm working exactly on the muscle and fascia cords that trigger the pain. René has started to slouch a bit.
Oh!
Whenever you round your back, you'll leave the stretch. That's why your lower back should be arched and only your belly button moves forward. And then you'll feel that stretch in your buttocks, and that's the strength that's going to bring you relief.
Guys, it's so hard.
But the thing that is so hard, the pain, should always still be manageable. And if you're in the stretch and the pain is subsiding, keep moving your belly button forward, or you could try.
I can't go further.
You could try to bend over a bit to the left. Can you feel it? In most cases, it hurts even more, and you could try this out a bit. At any rate, important message for your exercise, work your way gradually into these exercises, increase your effort for 2.5 minutes, and then slowly leave the position. Slowly. Now stand up, shake your legs out a bit, try to feel your body. Now, even though René doesn't have any SI joint pain, everything should feel more relaxed.
So much better.
Much looser.
So much better.
Are you serious?
I'm totally serious. I've never done this exercise. My right leg is so much looser. I feel like I could lift it.
Perfect. These are the things that make us happy, if it works like this. And if you do it, it'll work for sure. You'll notice it, you'll feel it. So, René, come over here and sit down on the mat with your feet in this direction. Bring your right leg back so it's in a line with the edge of the mat.
Wait, what?
Your foot goes back.
Okay.
The leg lies parallel to the edge of the mat. No, just in line with the edge here.
Ah, I understand.
That is the basic position. Lift your pelvis a bit. So you go up here a bit. Lean over to the left if you want to. because it could be that you at home can't bring your heel as closely to your buttocks as René here can, but that's perfectly all right. This distance would be okay too. Maybe you can't get any closer. But if you have this distance, keep it that way. If you can get closer. René, try not to sit next to your foot, but on your heel, with your right buttock. Perfect. René can do this. So that's close enough. What's important is to sit on your heel and not next to it on the inside. And now you could feel a stretch here.
Yes.
Describe it, please.
First of all, I feel a stretch right here. I also feel a stretch back here in the calf. Well, the reason for that could be that I simply stretched out my foot.
Right. With the calf, you mean this cord here?
Exactly.
The foot lifting muscles.
Yes.
But this is not the end yet. No matter the angle you've assumed, now whether you touch your heel or there's still distance to the heel, you take your belly button and your upper body backwards.
And this leg has to stay straight?
Left leg is not important in this, doesn't play any role, but be careful. Lower yourself onto your arms, take your belly button with you.
But now my glute isn't on my foot anymore.
It's okay like this, the way you're doing it.
Okay.
Now you have a very strong stretch here, probably too strong, so rise up a bit again, a bit up. Tuck your belly button in. Now it's important that your pelvis moves with you. Tuck your belly button in. Come up again, please. Like this. Now, focus on taking your belly button back. The belly button wants to go back, not your upper body. Your belly button. And the result is you get a stronger stretch here. What we're working on here is removing the cause of this so-called SI joint pain. Because here in the front, due to excessive sitting, everything is contracted, shortened, and so your back has to pull against that. And that's what is described to you as SI joint pain. And this exercise here removes the cause.
Do you have a tip for me how I can keep thinking about pulling my belly button in?
The trick is just take your belly button with you.
Okay, great. Saved.
The question was great, and so was the answer. You know, I said a minute ago, knowledge is power. If you know that by taking your belly button back with you, you also move your pelvis back, increasing the stretch here and opening up everything in the front, when you know that, you'll do it. Why are you getting up again?
I have to. I'm too ambitious, guys.
He couldn't take it anymore, the pain, and that's why he had to leave the position. Never, ever do one of my exercises in a way that forces you to stop, because that would mean you were doing it too intensely. Nothing really bad would happen, but you would lose the effect, because you create stress in your body, trying to endure the pain, and that's no good. The right way is to feel a distinct pain that is still comfortable, that you could barely just manage, yeah? Takes a while to figure that out, but once you've been there, once you know how to work with it, you'll see. And now, leave the position and lie on your stomach. And now I'm going to show you how I, as a therapist, treat people with SI joint pain. And then I'm going to show René how to do it himself. As regard to your buttocks, it's always recommended to apply larger forces on larger surfaces. That's what I would normally try to find painful spots here. René, tell me where it hurts.
Yes, exactly.
That's easy for me. I lean into it, and now the receptors deep inside his pelvis on the bone, where I'm applying the pressure, send a signal to the brain, and the brain responds with normalizing the tension. That means the excessive tension is being dialed down, normalized.
It's getting better now, Roland.
Can I push more?
Yes, and stop.
Okay. Let's wait again for the tensions to dial down.
Not yet. Yes, now it's getting there.
We could continue like this, but I just wanted to give you an idea so you understand how this works.
Ah, yes.
The way that our therapists would treat you. Now I'm applying pressure more from the side. And now pull out your right leg a bit. Then you'll feel between your ilium and your thigh bone that there's a gap that is often responsible for triggering pain.
Okay. Yes.
Okay means that we've reached his limit where he still feels comfortable. I shouldn't go beyond that point because that would be too much. That would be the method we use to relax all those muscles here that are responsible for all that tension. And now, I'm going to show you what you could do alone in the privacy of your own home. Now, let's take the Midi Massage ball, or something of similar size. And now, René, please sit up with your feet pointing towards the window. Put the ball underneath your right buttock and sit on it. Sit on it, balance your weight using your legs. And now gravity is working, but allow only as much weight pressing down as you could take.
Yeah, I believe the right side is the bad side.
Okay. Focus on what I'm telling you. Slowly work in spiraling motions on the area that is particularly sensitive.
Yes, there it is.
It's a mix of pressing and rolling, but we combine that now and stop on a spot that is especially tender.
Wait, I was just there. Here, yes.
Stay on it. Stay on it, but endure only as much pain as you can tolerate. Now the pressure point is being dialed down and you move on. Now rest on your elbows. And now take your fingers and feel where the edge of your ilium is.
You mean with a ball? That I roll a little bit more upwards?
Exactly.
Yes.
You'll notice how tender that area is.
Ah, yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I feel what you mean. Yes, you'll feel it, guys. Yeah.
So, you look for these places by rolling on them. Information on the Midi Massage ball is up there. You look for the sensitive spot, stay on it until sensitivity is dialed down, and the moment the pain subsides, you roll on to the next point. And when you do all these things, well, I would claim that you have a great chance of never feeling the so-called SI joint pain again. Clicking here is going to show you a routine for the SI joint area without pain. Other than that, we simply say goodbye and see you soon.
Bye-bye.